Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chengetaivictoria, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure to comment down below and let me know what kind of videos you want me to do, guys. I know I've been quiet, but I'm trying to come back. So today I'm going to give you tips for buying a house in 2022. And in my last video I did mention that it is a seller's market, which if you haven't watched that video, go back and watch it. You go and watch it right now. Yeah. If you haven't already watched that video, please go back and watch it. Go back and watch it right now. Pause, go back, watch that, and then come back. Basically, it is a seller's market, and I'm not going to define it because you should have watched the other video. So, if you are determined to buy a house in this 2022, here's some tips for you. Number one, you want to make sure that you avoid bidding wars. I feel like I've gone too far. I'm going to take a couple steps back. One, you want to check your credit score and make sure everything is all good. Check on multiple websites, on multi-agency credit reports, and make sure that your credit is right. If it's not, start working on that now. And number two, you want to make sure that you understand your budget. So there's loads of calculators for this on Google. If you type in mortgage budget calculator, it will calculate. All you have to do is input your current salary and all your bills and stuff like that, and it will let you know how much a lender is going to borrow you potentially. Next, you want to look around and see what is available for you, and by that I mean, are there any government schemes available right now, and make use of them. Like, there's no shame in using any of the government schemes. They could really help you get on the property ladder, and use them whilst they're here, because God knows the government will take them away. And that brings me on to the lifetime ISA account. So I have already spoken about this on my channel. The LISA, I use Skipton's and I really loved it. So basically, a lifetime ISA, you save money into it each month and they give you 25% bonus on top of what you saved. So if you save £400 a month, they will give you £100 on top of that, which is really great, because who doesn't want the extra money? Tell me, who doesn't want it? And right now, the Metro Bank had this really great scheme. So it's for joint borrowers, and it means that in your application you can input 4 incomes, and that doesn't mean that you yourself are working 4 jobs, but for example, you could put your mum, your dad, yours and your partner's all for one application, and for you to buy your house. It allows family members to help you with your application and getting your home. This is fantastic. I would definitely say take advantage of this now. So now we know what our credit score is saying, we know how much we can afford, and we have found a house. Okay, this is great. Now we can avoid bidding wars. You want to make sure you avoid going back and forth, increasing how much you will offer for the house, because you could end up overpaying and the property could be down valued. And you do not want this. You don't want to pay more than what the house is worth. Do not settle. Do not end up overpaying for a house that you wouldn't even necessarily have bought in any other circumstance. And now you've made your offer, you need a solicitor. When you do this, you want to make sure that the solicitor is on a mortgage lenders panel, and you can go on Google and type in your solicitor's name and then mortgage lenders panel, and it will let you know if it's on the panel. Easy peasy. You can also go on lenderexchange.co.uk and click consumer. The next tip, you want to make sure your solicitor's not slow, because we've had experience with slow solicitors, and actually it's meant that the seller has backed out and gone and chosen another buyer because the solicitor was so slow. You do not want your solicitor to be the reason why you don't get the house. So make sure to keep chasing, and if you find that even 2 or 3 months have gone by and they're being still extremely slow, get another one. Try to stay in your place of employment for at least a year before you try to buy a house, because you don't want to get a new job and you're still in the probation period and then you go and try to buy a house even though you have the funds. They will look at that and be like, well, we don't know if this is stable, or we don't know about her. So make sure that you stay in a stable job. Once you've got the house, then get a new job, because why not? New house, new job, new everything. So another little cheeky tip that I have for you, and don't say that I told you to do this, but if you are with child, if you can avoid the lenders finding out that you are with child, I would do that. But I didn't tell you that, and because if you are pregnant, they may look at you and think, she's about to go on maternity leave, he's gonna go on paternity leave, their money is gonna be a bit. That's actually what we did. Is this gonna come and bite me back in the bum that I've just told you this? Because I don't know if that's allowed, but I did get the advice when I was pregnant not to let the lenders know that I was pregnant. Also, you want to make sure you understand how long the property has been there for, because it could have been there for a really long time, and if it has, you may have the opportunity to offer less than what they're asking for, because the property has been sat there for a very long time. So those are my tips for you guys. I know this was super short as usual, but I do like to keep it short and sweet. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.